All right, Nick with Loxone, back again with Daniel Lopez of Grizzly Tec, and we are at the Cubic co-work space at the Rayford Office Park. And we are going to be talking to Daniel about some of the very cool, very custom automation process he was able to set up here to really enhance efficiency and make this a very unique space to work and meet and get things done. So, Daniel, what did we get done here?
Thank you, Nick. So, this co-work space actually has been with Loxone probably 4 or 5 years. It was run by a mini server Go Gen 1. We are now
school.
Updating everything to Gen 2. This project was started because they wanted something to control the lights when the people is no longer here. So the after hours light, because everybody left the lights on and they didn't really care about that. But the problem they came with other systems is that you can have an after hours trigger that will turn off the lights, but if somebody's still here and turns on the light, then the light will stay on. So what we did a custom programming with Loxone where when it's after hours, it turns off the lights, but then you manually can turn on the light and it will give you a certain time of the light. And that is configurable on the front desk at the app. So they have at the front desk the app. So let's say they have 30 minutes. So you turn on the light manually and it'll give you 30 minutes. But 5 minutes before, it will flash the lights one time and it'll let you know you have 5 minutes left. So if you're still here and you're still working, you can stand up, turn on again, or click the switch again, and it will give you 30 more minutes, and so on. So it keeps going. But if you're just leaving, you just walk away, and you know after your 30 minutes, the lights will go off. Now they're increasing a lot of things, like we are adding, that you can see here, we already have the Loxone pendants on the back here, and we are adding some lighting effects with indirect lighting that we are using throughout the whole space, so they can feel more welcoming. So that's another thing that we are doing on this. Plus, they're having a lot of issues with an audio system that they have, where speakers stop working. Some of them start working with really high volumes and things like that. So we are fixing to replace everything with Loxone audio as well. And here we are actually standing where is going to be our future showroom for Grizzly Tec. So this is the launch of the co-work space. We have a TV here where we're gonna do the virtual experience with the Loxone. We're planning to do all that. So this soon is gonna be our showroom. We're really excited about that. And the nice thing about this too, that I think is you can feel a showroom, but at the same time it's controlling the whole 2 buildings on the sides.
Right.
So it's a system that is working, it's not staged for a showroom.
It's not just theory, it's practice at the same time.
Correct.
That's great. That's
something that we really liked about this, and it's going to be opening soon, so everybody can come and experience how to use Loxone, how easy it is to use Loxone.
So you had mentioned that we have some special lighting functions here for the end of day mode. Are there any other special functions to help with productivity or meetings, people getting together?
Yeah, so we have done 2 actually in the same Rayford Park complex buildings on the neighbors here, where they have some huddles or meetings in the mornings. 5 minutes before the meeting, the lights start flashing red, so everybody can get ready for the meeting. And it's short meetings, I believe it's like 10-minute meeting. Everything turns green, so that means they're in the meeting, and then once the meeting is done, everything goes back to the blue they have it. Instead of somebody yelling like, hey, we're having the meeting, or alerts and alarms, things like that. So that's one of the things that we've done. The other one is in another building where they have a lobby where they're gonna receive customers. And then they have to go to a door that has the access control. So they're gonna have a fob, a Loxone fob for that. So you welcome the customers and you put some presets that the nice thing about this is they're gonna be able to do it on the app. They don't need to call me every single time to do that.
That's great.
So let's say it's a customer coming and their logo is green and white. So they're basically set that preset and then they welcome them, open the door, and as soon as they open the door, the lights will be in the logo colors of the customers.
Wow, way to make your potential client feel extra special.
Correct. It's more like a welcoming for them, like welcome, everything is in your colors, and it's just changing some presets on the app, and it's that easy.
Excellent. It is such a cool space. It's lovely. It's super functional. Thank you so much for bringing us in.
No, thank you for coming. I really appreciate you.
Great. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Well, actually, I heard about Loxone because a friend of us started working with this system since probably 6 months before we start the construction, remodeling the property, actually my house. And we always try to use new products. And I think when we start with our rep, he recommended us this system for lighting, access, speaker system. So I think it's good to have everything integrate in one system. What our experience in the past was we try to use the apps for the surround system or for just the audio in the house. And it always jumps from one speaker to other. It never gets really connected. It wasn't easy to manipulate. But now with this system, we can integrate the lighting and the speakers and access control. So kind of it's good to have, I think, for our experience, have everything integrated in one system.
Well, that's it for Loxone at the Cubic Workspace. If you'd like to learn more about what Loxone can do for your workspace or any business or commercial application, look us up, Loxone, www.loxone.com.